Chapter 23, Los Angeles, January 27, 2016, mid-afternoon. Fox News is being battered. A still angry Donald Trump has announced that he will not show up for FNC's debate tomorrow night in Des Moines, Iowa. The sixth Republican debate is scheduled 3 days before the first actual presidential vote, the Iowa caucus.
I'm still very angry. I'm mad at Megyn Kelly. She is not a nice person.
Candidate Trump does not expect to win Iowa, as caucus voters are generally extremely right or left. In fact, Ted Cruz and Hillary Clinton will win the 2016 contest. For months, Roger Ailes, the Fox News boss, has been seeking detente with Donald Trump. But the candidate remains aggrieved over the Megyn Kelly question in August and does not want her moderating the Fox News debate in Iowa.
No, I don't. She was very unfair to me. I will not be a part of the debate if she's going to be there.
Ailes knows he cannot accede to Trump's request, and a stalemate has developed. Now the situation has gone public, as Trump is saying he won't show up. And just today, Fox News has fired back in a press release. We're not sure how Iowans are going to feel about Trump walking away from them at the last minute, but it should be clear to the American public by now that this is rooted in one thing, Megyn Kelly.
It is.
Whom he has viciously attacked since August, and now has spent 4 days demanding she be removed from the debate stage.
No, she viciously attacked me. I was defending myself against her.
Capitulating to politicians' ultimatums about a debate moderator violates all journalistic standards, as do threats, including the one leveled by Trump's campaign manager, Corey Lewandowski, toward Megyn Kelly. In a call on Saturday with a Fox News executive, Lewandowski stated that Megyn had a rough couple of days after that last debate, and he would hate to have her go through that again. We can't give in to terrorization toward any of our employees.
Such bull crap. That's all it is, just bull crap.
Trump is still welcome at Thursday's debate and will be treated fairly.
Yeah, right.
Just as he has been during his 132 appearances on Fox News and Fox Business, but he can't dictate the moderators or the questions. The statement is classic Roger Ailes, who almost always stands by his personnel, and is insulted that Donald Trump does not understand that a news organization will lose all credibility if it allows politicians to dictate anything.
Whatever.
For his part, Trump does not care what the reasoning is. Fox has been unfair to him.
Yes, they have.
And its statement puts the organization into the enemy camp. Privately, Ailes does not want this fight because he knows a good portion of FNC's audience favors Trump. He suggests to Megyn Kelly that she refrain from publicly commenting on Trump, which she basically does.
Fine, that's good for now.
More than anything, Roger wants the controversy to die, but it will not. I made it a policy not to involve myself with corporate politics, but I did discuss the problem with Roger Ailes at his request. Based on my long acquaintanceship with Trump, Ailes asked me to speak with the candidate privately, putting forth that the debate was important to America and that he should attend. So I did. I got nowhere. Donald Trump strongly believed that Megyn Kelly grilled him much harder than the other candidates and that she was using him to get famous.
And that's the truth.
There was little that I could say to dissuade him from this viewpoint. Megyn Kelly was adamant that she had done her job well, so there was no give on either side.
She's a liar. She's conceited.
Realizing the private chat was going nowhere, I asked Donald Trump to confirm his appearance on The Factor. We were based in LA that week, but satellites are wonderful things. After some cajoling on my part, Trump agreed.
I will do it only for Bill. I trust Bill. He treats me fairly.
That was very gutsy on his part, and smart. He knew he would reach millions of Fox News viewers. What he didn't know was how I would frame the issue. I could hammer him. I had before, during other interviews. But that's Trump. He's a risk taker.
I am. I'm not afraid of anything.
However, he rarely overlooks perceived slights, and the Kelly thing was very personal with him. He believed, and was correct, that Megyn Kelly sought to hurt him in the August debate.
I was right, and Bill has just confirmed it.
I'm not a person who gives up easily, so I still felt that I had a chance to persuade Donald Trump to show up for the Iowa debate. If I could make a strong case on TV, with him sitting there, he might change his mind, right? Here's how it went down. We began with my introduction. Again, I was in Los Angeles, Mr. Trump in Florida. I love Florida. So, I appreciate your coming on. Most politicians would have dodged this interview. But I have to tell you something. I don't think not showing up for the debate tomorrow night is good for America. Voters are still assessing you. They need to see you in high-profile situations. Or am I wrong?
Well, I think you're wrong because, frankly, I was not treated well by Fox. They came out with this ridiculous TR statement. It was, like, drawn up by a child. And it was a taunt. And I said, how much of this do you take? I had zero respect for Megyn Kelly. I don't think she's very good at what she does. I think she's overrated. And she's the moderator. I thought her question last time was ridiculous. And everybody said I won the debate. In fact, everybody said I won all 6 debates. So, I don't mind debating. I actually like debating.
By walking away from it, you lose an opportunity to persuade people that you are a strong leader. That's my opinion.
Well, I understand your opinion, Bill. But Fox is going to make a lot of money on the debate. I just don't like being used. And when they issued that statement, it looked like it was done by children.
Got it. But if you're elected president, you're going to get a lot more than that.
Frankly, you're a lot tougher than Megyn Kelly, in my opinion.
Look, it doesn't matter. I'm trying to convince you that your strategy is wrong because it's better for the folks to see you in a debate format.
Everybody said I won that Kelly debate, and I gave a great answer. Believe it or not, Rosie O'Donnell is very good for me in that debate. The only time Rosie's ever been good to me.
You're making my point. You gained that.
This also has to do with the attitude of Fox, Bill.
I'm the flagship on Fox. We've treated you fairly.
Can I just say one thing? We've had 6 debates. We're going to go on further with these debates. At some point, we've got to do other things.
If I had been the moderator in August, I would have asked you about those women comments. I wouldn't have asked it in the same way, but once you say something about Carly Fiorina, you open the door to it.
Excuse me, Bill. You would not have asked the question that way. I love pressure. That's why I'm doing your show tonight.
Kelly's question was within journalistic bounds, okay?
I disagree.
There are a number of important takeaways from that Q&A. First, Donald Trump was sincerely angry with Fox News, and that would last a few more weeks.
A long time.
Second, he thought debates in general no longer helped him.
No, they didn't.
He was leading in the polls.
Oh, yes, I was.
So why give his competition more exposure? He had said all he wanted to say in that forum. Finally, his assertion that the Rosie O'Donnell pig thing had helped him was most likely true. The very far left and strident O'Donnell is loathed by many conservatives. Insulting her did not hurt Trump with his growing base, and neither did his attacks on Megyn Kelly.
I know what I'm doing.
The simple truth is that partisan voters do not want their preferred candidate to look bad, and when someone does that, anger towards that someone flies.
Yes, it does.
Fox News and Megyn Kelly were besieged by furious Trump supporters who, to this day, believe their candidate was unfairly set up.
Yes, I was.
The emotion ruled, and without a doubt, Donald Trump capitalized on that emotion.
That's what I do.
I failed in my attempt to persuade Mr. Trump to debate in Iowa, and subsequently, the TV audience for that forum was half what it was for the FNC debate in August. So, Donald Trump won again.
Yes, I did. I always win.
By this time, it looked as if nothing could stop him from securing the Republican nomination for president. His base was becoming more devoted and had bought into his confrontational style. The press was beginning to turn on Trump, but still believed that Hillary Clinton would smash him in the general election, so the hate Trump movement had not broken out yet. The chieftains at the liberal newspapers and TV networks were fine with criticizing Trump, but they stopped short of trying to destroy him. They believed Hillary would soon take care of that.
How wrong you were.
Trump himself was enjoying his rallies and the mass adulation he received. The regular folks wanted a new political paradigm, one that put America and working people first, one that scorned political correctness and called out those who practice it. Donald Trump was all about that. While the media obsessed over his misstatements and tough talk on illegal immigration and terrorism, the average Trump supporter did not care about his exaggerations or PC offenses. They actually liked them.
I know what the people want.
To Donald Trump supporters, he was an avenger, a powerful person who would stop liberal madness and restore greatness to America. Trump was the anti-Obama, and the Trump train was speeding to the success station with the folks all aboard. Next stop, New Hampshire. Then on to Super Tuesday. Who would have ever thunk it?
All aboard!